Hello, students, and especially to you, Ryan. Ryan Comedy. I don't think you're funny. At first, I was going along with things, thinking, okay, maybe you're just joking around and you actually have a heart. But lately, your posts are showing actual dead animals, promoting products that contain dead animal body parts. And it's not funny anymore. These animals suffer terribly. It's not a joke. Animals are treated worse than objects. Children are desensitized at such a young age. Here's a little girl on Instagram. This is the kind of post that I see to educate myself. She says, I want to see the semen. And her mother, who's part of this cycle of violence, shows her some sperm that was taken away from a male pig. He was rubbed inappropriately. He was sexually assaulted. And then they took this sperm, this semen. So they sexually assaulted him and stole from him. Then they inserted into a female, force her to be pregnant against her will. And here you have a child putting his arm into her vagina and pulling out one of the newborn babies that at some point later will be eaten. This is your bacon. This is the cycle of violence that it comes from, desensitizing children from such a young age, teaching them to treat animals like objects. What the fuck is wrong with our society? In my view, this is child abuse. We have a responsibility to teach children to care about animals, to be kind to them, and not to objectify them. How much pain is this mother in right now? And this child is being encouraged to shove his arm up her. There's nothing funny about it. Nothing. Here's another video. Again, this is the 4-H club in the United States who teach children to raise animals and then take them off to slaughter. Here is somebody who raised this cow from the time that he was just a baby. And now, the last bath, putting him on a truck and sending him away to a death camp. And these people, these children have to learn at such a young age to detach themselves. These were their pets. But they're told if they cry that there's something wrong with them. They put an ear tag on him and walk him for the last time. Then he'll end up in somebody's burger. Look at this baby taken from his mother and up for auction, so they can slit his throat and turn him into a pair of shoes or a coat. He's so bewildered. They just keep shoving him around in circles. He just wants his mom. Look at all these people around like zombies. Animals are not objects. We have no right to do this to them, to take babies away from their mothers. Right now, the mother is crying somewhere, as humans are underneath her stealing her milk. Milk that belongs to this little guy. I know many of you are laughing right now at my tears, because you're also so desensitized. But I know there are many of you who are also watching in horror because you didn't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to watch this, but it's important and necessary. Here's another baby about to be killed, having committed no crime. This could be a dog, and our entire society would be outraged. But because you don't see them and you just eat them in a sandwich, you're so detached. It hurts my heart very much to see this. We need to leave animals alone. Dairy is a horrible cycle of violence where mothers are taken away from their children. Baby boys are murdered because they'll never be able to give milk, and the girls are put back into the cycles of violence. Here he will stay for a little while before his death in a pen all alone, with nobody to snuggle up to. And he will be fed some sort of a chemical formula while you drink his milk and your cereal and in your coffee. So Ryan, I don't think you're funny anymore. I'm so disappointed in you. I want you to change your attitude and become vegan and start to help us to save these animals instead of making fun of us and them. They have no ability to communicate and to say what's going on. Here's an animal who died on a truck on the way to slaughter. These terrified animals are just being forced to walk past their friend, and they're so bewildered and they don't know what's happening. They're all going to be killed. Sheep aren't food. Cows aren't food. Pigs aren't food. They are sentient beings. They have a right to live and to veterinary care. Look at this one looking at his friend. What has happened to us? Here a cow is trying to get to her baby who's been taken away. They're going to rip this baby away from his mother. She's trying desperately to make it stop. Are there no mothers out there who are watching this, who understand how awful this is? Has nobody else any compassion? Now she will cry for days, looking and hoping for her baby to return, but he will be murdered. It's just wrong. I'm going to stop filming now.